good morning. I'm gonna fill my water bottle. I'll be right back, okay? One of the rose oil I just used is this is rose oil. It's one of my friends. Yeah, it's his company and it smells delicious. Good morning, good morning. If you're gonna join us for our breath session, go grab some water. And then create a safe space where you can sit or lie down and close your eyes. Good morning. Happy to be here. I hope this energy is finding you well. Good morning, Nancy. Today I just wanted to run through some simple breath work, some of my favorite meditations. Oh yeah, I'm in Utah, so it is 8 a.m. for me. If you're going to be joining us this morning, I invite you to find a safe space to sit or lie down. Create that energy of safety. We are going to dive into a really good morning breath set. And if you aren't familiar with breathwork, welcome. It's an adventure. It's one of my favorite things. As we're letting people join, I'll explain a little bit about myself so that you know. My background, I was raised in a very, very rigid Christian household. And if you know me at all, you know that I kind of like to test the borders. And I'm also bi, and I didn't know how to work that together. I just had a lot of years where I didn't know my identity and I didn't like who I was and I was scared of who I was. And that just created a lot of stress in my life. And then because of that, when I moved to California, I ended up discovering yoga. Yoga got me in touch with breath work, because if you're familiar with yoga, it's all about combining the movement with the breath. And so it's a very beautiful form of breath control. And if you can control your breath, you can control your life, because you can control your reaction to situations, which is vital. Yo, I just got a shipment in of a CBG CBD blend that's amazing. It's called Shield. Oh wait, it's backwards. Let me fix that. Look it up. I have a link in my bio, I believe. Actually, I have to include the link in my bio about Shield, because that one's awesome. But I do have samples of the other two available in the link in my bio. It's amazing. And I think it tastes really good. But the one I like to use in the morning is this Focus blend, because it's awesome. And if you're not familiar with CBD, CBG, go check out the link in my bio. There's more information, but it's really good. Anyway, on to the breath. So if you're joining us for today's breath session, I invite you to find a safe space to sit or lie down. You need to be able to close your eyes, because true breath work is an active form of meditation. Great question. So meditation and breath work, what it does is it can help you clear out. I don't know if you've heard of your emotional closet. Everyone has an emotional closet. And what that is that's your emotional capacity to deal with anything. Well, the problem is because we can't see our emotions, we assume that once we process something, it should be done. We should be able to move on, right? Toughen up, move on. But anything that you don't actually authentically resolve gets stored in your system. And if you've ever had that experience where somebody says something to you and you end up like getting mad at them for something they did last week, or it's because that thing is still in your energy, it's still in your system, and you haven't processed it out. Well, what I've learned is that really good deep breath work processes emotions. It's a way to feel everything, and in that acceptance and feeling and moving past it, you actually can authentically clear that emotional closet, and all of a sudden you have so much bandwidth again to be able to interact authentically with the people that you love. And that's why I like breath work. I'm also ADD, and so another thing I like, if you have headphones, put on some headphones. Can I name a Fortnite skin? No. Not off the top of my head. I love Fortnite, but no. You have a diamond face shape. Well, thank you. I grew it myself. If you put on headphones and you listen, especially when you're in person, these bowls have what's called a clear tone. And the benefit of a clear tone is when I close my eyes, I can get easily distracted because you can think about anything and your mind can just like take off, especially if you're not trained. And so what a clear tone does is with your eyes closed, you can focus on that tone and it becomes very grounding, even though it's non-physical. Good. Yay. Jordan, welcome. So if you're going to be joining us, once we get to about 100 people, I like to start my sessions at 100. Because that just helps me talk. Because if it were up to me, I'd jump right in right away. But I like people to be able to get set up. So I really do invite you to set up your space. If you have incense that you enjoy, or a fragrance that you like, some essential oils that you work with, put them in your space. Good morning, good morning. Really set it up. If I've learned anything, breath is the original psychedelic. If you go into really good breath work, you can achieve very high level states of existence. And one thing that's very important with any psychedelic, whatever it is set and setting. To set yourself up in a proper space to do inner work. And for me, that always starts with safety. You need to take care of yourself. I am a guide through this experience. I've done a lot of breath work. I have a lot of experience with it. But at the end of the day, it's your experience that you're going to be having. Something I love about this is that it is so... Oh, I have not used a metronome. That sounds like a great idea. Thank you for that suggestion. I'll have to invest in one. That sounds cool. I just got distracted. I was talking about breath work, and it's early, y'all. Oh, safety. So creating that sense of safety. Because when you do internal work, you are going inside and you're letting your physical world be. That takes a level of trust where you have to trust that where you are and where you've set yourself is where you should be. And for me, I find it best to set up that safe space. Close the door. Turn off the lights. Hello from Utah. Turn off those lights. And really remove the distractions. Because here's the truth. There's always a perfect reason to be distracted. The universe, by design, will provide you ample reasons to be distracted. And it does that to serve you. They came off. I'll do them again. It does that to serve you. There are a million reasons for you to get distracted. And if you choose them, go take care of them, manage your life. But if you really want to have an incredible experience, create a safe space. You can sit or lie down, whatever feels safer. This bowl is from Crystal Tones. Crystal Tones, Tones. They have a website that you can look at and you can order one if you'd like. They run about $100 an inch. So this is a 6-inch bowl. It's about $600. But if you want to have a crazy experience, they have 12-inch bowls that are around $1,200 at the cheapest, and they are the most incredible sounds. Yeah, of course. Yes, I like 6 inches. Nice, good. Crystal Tones is the name of the company. I'll put it in the comments for you. They have a great website. Check them out. They're awesome. I can also put a link in my bio, actually, now that I think about it. No, I'm not a fan of chairs, to be honest. I'm a Sagittarius. I am very earthbound. There's something about being rooted to this planet that makes me feel safe, so that's why I like to sit on the ground. Oh, we're almost there. Almost time to get started. Be sure to set up your space. Set up a nice, safe space where you can sit or lie down. Take the awareness inside. And to start, I really want to arm you with your intention. I heard yesterday that you can survive any how with a strong enough why. Once you understand why you're here, what it is you're trying to achieve, you can use that. You can arm yourself with that to face any situation. I had a call the other day. Someone reached out to me after one of my breathwork sessions, and she was just going through it. This poor woman, she's been through a lot of stress in her life, and she was having these panic attacks because she had decided she wanted to do some inner work, and so she was seeing a therapist, and that therapist was going into some of the parts of her that she had felt she had dealt with. They were repressed, and she thought she had dealt with them, and now she was experiencing and she was feeling for the first time in years, and it was giving her so much anxiety. And we talked her through the process, just like, okay, well, the reason why you hid it is because you didn't want to feel it. So if you're trying to process it, the truth about emotions is the only way out is through. That's the fact. If you have an emotion that you're trying to deal with, anything suppressed will be expressed in later days in uglier ways. That's just a truth. Depression as an energy is to force down. Anytime you force down something in your system that wants to authentically express yourself, the symptom of that, the effect of that decision will be depression in the body. And the beauty of this existence is all of those feelings, that sense of depression, shame, guilt, anything that presses on you is designed to help you change. It's designed to facilitate change. And initially, it'll be really soft, a gentle tug, like, oh, that didn't feel good. But if you continue to do it and it stacks on top of itself, it'll feel worse and worse. And we always blame ourselves for that. Oh, it feels so bad. It feels so bad. It's like, what else would it take for you to change your behavior? It feels bad because it's trying to support you. Yes, please, if you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. Absolutely. If you're already in your safe space, you're all set up, close your eyes, and I invite you to do a body scan. And the first scan is you run your awareness from the top of your head, down your face, down your neck, all the way through your body. I invite you to just tune in without judgment. It's very important that we observe without writing a story around it. How many of us are so good at writing stories? You feel some tension in your neck and you're like, oh, I shouldn't feel tense. And then you just write this whole story around why you shouldn't feel the way that you do. is such a slippery slope. I invite you to avoid the shoulds in this world, because should puts you in opposition to reality. I should do this, but I'm not going to. Or you should act this way means you're not, which means the reality of the situation is that you're not. Shoulds are great for depicting a false reality. Anyway. Nice. Time to get started. So, here we go. With the eyes closed, turning the awareness to the inside, we are going to go on a journey, you and I. We are going to co-create an experience of reality. And to start, I invite you, like I said, gently run your awareness from the top of your head all the way down to where your body comes in contact with the earth. Beginning by taking some deep, simple breaths. And just start to work it out. I invite you to get settled into this moment with the eyes closed. Allow everything outside of this moment to be outside of this moment. There's stuff we have to accomplish today. If this is the end of the day, there's stuff that you have to do tomorrow. But for right now, allow those things to exist in their appropriate time. Something that helps me and that has helped other people is if you want to imagine a box, a beautiful box, and then everything, all distractions, anything outside of this moment and this breath, I invite you to put into this box mentally. Simply by visualizing, deciding, I'm going to put this in the box, I'm going to close the box, and when the session's over, if you want to open the box and take on that energy, you can. It'll always be available to you. My sessions are not about removing choice, but about empowering every decision you make to be more in alignment with what you authentically want. Because the truth is, we are manifesting machines. The life that you see around you is a perfect reflection of who you were. The beliefs you held and the ideas about the world all coagulated to create the life that you're currently experiencing. But just like your bank account is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of who you were. Because the person that you were made the decisions that have amounted to whatever it is you have. Does that make sense? So, with the eyes closed, taking that awareness inside, running the awareness from the top of the head all the way down to the body, do another scan, gentle. And I invite you to, again, observe without judgment, because the only way to really alter reality in any meaningful way is to start with reality as it is. Learning to love what is a springboard that will send you off on a very high experience of reality, a very high vibration. And it's fun because condoning what is and accepting what is are two different things. You can observe reality. Yeah, someone should do something, but the truth is they're not. And understanding that they're not doing that right now gives you a springboard of authenticity. Okay, well, this is what I can expect. Throughout this process, I'm inviting you to maintain your focus on your breath. Your breath is the most important aspect of this whole thing. I'll give you exercises and tools that you can use to clear out some of that emotional energy. And it's up to you. There is no accountability in this outside of your own. Are you able to hold yourself accountable to the activity when nobody's watching? That is a direct indicator of how successful you'll be in life, how accomplished you can feel at the end of this. It's all about how you can hold yourself accountable. Breathing nice and soft, gentle and controlled. We're going to start with one of my favorite breaths. This is called box breathing. Let me set it up real quick. Now, what I like about box breathing helps to ground you. What we're going to do is you're going to breathe your first 4 counts into your belly. For the next 4 counts up into your chest. So 8 counts of inhale, and then we hold for a count of 8, and you'll hear it in the music. Then we release with control. 5, 6, 7, 8, and you hold with no air in the lungs. Now it's important not to squeeze the lungs, but relax the body fully in. And hold at the top, relaxing your chin and shoulders. We don't have to reach for the air, it's everywhere. Move the air down to the belly, relax. Release your jaw, release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Find that stillness, find the ease fully in. Really expand, feel that air. Relax the abdomen, move the air down to the belly. And hold. Fully in. Relax and hold. Release with control. Feeling it in your body, letting it be gently audible. And hold. Learning to find safety in this stillness will serve you. Releasing everything that doesn't serve you, relaxing down, taking your awareness to the earth beneath you, and hold. Feel how firmly and steadily you are held, fully in. Breathe deep into the earth. Imagine planting roots, and hold. Relax and hold. Fully in. Hold at the top. Release with control. Relaxing the jaw. Give me a nice like a sigh, and hold. Find that stillness. Fully in, the deepest breath you've taken today. Breathing deep into your roots and up to the sky. taking up all the space. Release with control. But maintain the energy. Letting your breath be soft. Taking some nice, simple circles. And in this place of grounded, natural breathing, I invite you to call in an intention. Find your intention. Decide why you're here. Your intention is going to be the seed that we will plant, and the blossom of that seed will be a higher form of existence. My goal is to expand awareness, expand consciousness, and open hearts to greater modes of being. That's why I'm here. Because when I was at my darkest, that's what I needed. I needed to be educated. I needed someone to help activate my system, and then I needed to learn how to integrate it. To fulfill those three pillars is why Breathing Empowered exists at all. And as it is Breathing Empowered, I want to empower you. Find your reason. What's your intention? Why are you here? The clearer you can get on your why, the easier it will be when resistance comes in to maintain the activity. Today we're going to move into 3 rounds of Wim Hof breathing. Wim Hof breathing is one of my favorites. It's a way to activate the system. When you deep breathe in this way, your body will go through a chemical change, something called respiratory alkalosis. It's a fancy way of saying you'll get lightheaded. But what that lightheaded feeling does, if you trust it and breathe into it, is it will open you up to a whole new world of experience. And it is something to only be experienced. So finding that intention, finding your why, I invite you to convert it into a seed. All intentions at their core contain a feeling. How do you want to feel? At the end of this, how, in a perfect world, this session ends, how do you feel? Relaxed, healed, whole, safe, protected, whatever it is for you, find that feeling. And I invite you to plant it deep into your heart. And as you breathe into that feeling, and you will feel it expand. It's quite incredible. So we're going to move now into some Wim Hof breathing. Wim Hof breathing, it's 2 minutes of active breathing. I invite you to breathe as deeply and continuously as you can, finding stillness in the body, letting your full awareness be consumed by the breath. We're going to breathe for 2 minutes. You breathe fully into your belly and let go. Nice deep circles, drawing up that deep water. Just warming up those lungs, preparing for active breathing. Oh, this music is messing me up. I'm gonna do that. There we go. There we go, okay. So find a rhythm that works for you. The goal is belly, chest, and release. Make the breaths even, in and release. Remember, air is the medicine. Belly, chest. If it's comfortable, expand it. All growth happens at the border of order and chaos. We're halfway there. Where can you release a little more into the breath? Drop your abdomen, relaxing your diaphragm. Trusting the rhythm, going with your flow. Last 30 seconds, fully in and let go. Here we go. Whatever you feel, breathe into it. Last 5 seconds, fully in and release. We're doing this for the hold. Last one, in and hold. Dropping the chin, shoulders, moving the air down to the belly. Feel what your body is capable of feeling and release until comfortable. We're gonna hold for 45 seconds. Find the stillness. You're doing fantastic. Let your body be still. Let your mind be still. Breathe space in between your thoughts. Last 15 seconds, you're doing amazing. Just trust the feeling. Where can you release? Where can you trust more your healing journey? Fully in. Sipping at the top, letting your chin be parallel to the floor. Lengthen the back of your neck, relaxing your jaw. Drop your shoulders down towards the earth. Move the air into your belly. Let go, right into round 2. Here we go. Fully in and do it with me. We're in this together. Take your awareness to the strongest sensation. Breathe into it. If you notice any numbness or tingling, that's okay. Just trust your flow. Halfway there. Expand even deeper. Feel the body relax. We're taking in oxygen and dumping that CO2. We're creating alkalinity in the blood. 30 seconds left. Trust the feeling. You're doing fantastic. If you want to speed it up, keep going. Just don't stop. Fully in. Fully in and hold. your chin, shoulders, move the air down to the belly. Release until comfortable. And hold. Find the stillness. In this moment, right here, you are safe. The intention at the beginning was to set up a safe space. Trust your safety and relax into this moment. Whatever you feel, you got this. You will survive this sensation, I promise you. Deep breath in. Sipping at the top. Dropping your chin, shoulders. Move that air down to the belly. Feel your abdomen relax. Releasing any tension through here. And we're going to jump into our final round. Okay, here we go. This round is for you. Fully in and release. Find a rhythm that works for you. Find a circle you can trust. Armed with your intention, fully in and release. All together, here we go. Fully in and with power. Trust your healing journey. You're doing fantastic. Where can you be still? Letting the awareness be centered on the breath. Fully in and release. Whatever you feel, breathe into it. You're doing amazing. Fully in and let go. Feel the lavish abundance. Having all the air you need. Breathing in with your heart. Feeling the expansion. If you feel any tingling or numbness, maybe you're lightheaded, that's okay. It's like a lighthouse. You're doing it right. Maintain the breath. Maintain the pattern. You're doing amazing. Just breathe and let go. Last 5 seconds. Just go with your flow. Fully in and last breath, fully in and hold. Dropping your chin, shoulders, moving that air down to the belly. This is the last one. Find the stillness right now, taking your awareness down to the earth where your body meets the ground. Feeling the energy build up, release until comfortable. Soft. It's not about squeezing empty, it's about relaxing completely. Drop your diaphragm. If some air comes in, let it, but then hold the stillness. Taking your awareness to the earth beneath you and feel how firmly you are held. Match that stillness. Find that steady place. The awareness behind this experience. And just let go. This is the last round. I invite you to hold your hold for as long as you feel comfortable. We've already hit 1.5 minutes. Excellent work. When you take that breath in, you're going to breathe in fully. Sipping at the top. Dropping your chin and shoulders, moving that air down to the belly. Imagine a sun in the center of your chest, radiating out infinitely in every direction through all dimensions of space and time. Releasing, relaxing, accepting, and allowing. Surrendering to the truth of what is. Then you're going to relax your breath. And hold the stillness. Letting your breathing be natural and soft. Feeling what your body wants to feel. And just trusting this moment, you're okay. Letting your breathing be easy and comfortable. We're going to move into a gentle meditation. Here it is. Stillness in the physical body communicates safety to your nervous system. So the invitation is be as still as you can. If you feel something, breathe into it, but maintain the stillness. Taking your awareness through your body. Where can you release? What can you melt into the ground? Sometimes we have subconscious tension we don't even know we're holding. Scan your awareness again from the top all the way down, from your head all the way down to your sit bones. And if you feel any lingering tension, breathe into it and allow it to melt into the ground. Release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the friend of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I invite you to some nice deep breath, deep cleansing breaths, moving that energy. I invite you to extend your arms out to your side if you can, lifting them all the way up over your head, deep overhead stretch. Oh, feel everything just releasing and aligning. Oh, maybe putting some twists in your spine, putting your awareness back here, right now, feeling connected, grounded, available. Centering yourself back, bringing yourself back to your body, gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. If you are lying down, I invite you to roll over onto one side and find a gentle fetal position before gently pushing the earth away and coming to a seated position. We want to protect your spine, okay? Grand rising. Grand rising, my friend. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. If you've had any impressions or any thoughts that were occurring to you, I invite you to write them down. I like to ask 3 questions for integration purposes. There are 3 questions I like to ask at the end of my sessions. What was your favorite aspect of the session? Write it down. Second question, where did you experience resistance? What was the strongest form of resistance? Where did you struggle the most? Write it down. And the third question is, how can you see the energy that you just cultivated? How can you see this feeling benefiting your life? In your relationships, in your job, as you're driving to work, how can you see being grounded like this helping your, right? Helping your reality. So that is the breathing portion of today's activity. I do feel like I want to share a guided meditation. If you guys aren't familiar, the 40-Day Prosperity Plan by John Randolph Price is amazing. I'm going to be doing some videos on it on TikTok. But it's a series of meditations, and the goal is there are 10 meditations. You do them once a day, and you repeat the whole program 4 times. So you end up doing 40 days of these prosperity meditations. And the reason why they do that is it takes about 40 days for you to rewrite subconscious programming. That's the idea. If you enjoyed this and you have somewhere to go, I release you in gratitude and love. That was the breathwork portion of our class. Check us out on YouTube at Breathing Empowered, all one word. For those who want to help support this class, there are links in my bio. I have my PayPal and Venmo stuff there as well. And also, if you're interested in trying these CBG blends, I just barely got links to samples. So there's the focus sample and there's a calm sample of a CBG CBD blend. You follow the link in my bio. They're amazing. I highly recommend them. Everyone should have them in their system. And after today's live, I'm going to be including a link for this guy, Shield. Delicious, who does not need that protection. I like to think of it as the golden aura, the golden bubble around you. This helps to support that in very effective ways. So, and there's a lot of good stuff behind it. You can learn more about that in my bio. But the meditation for today is as follows. So with your eyes closed, taking that awareness inside, the meditation is, I am lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. Again, it says God. God is lavish abundance. I always convert that to the I am, because when God was asked his name, when God was asked his pronouns, he said, I am that I am. And so whenever I see God, I convert it, I am. But the original meditation is, God is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. And I like to do them 3 times. I am lavish, lavish. Think of lavish. Think of being draped in everything you could ever want. Gold and pearls and beautiful things. The divine energy that exists in this world. I am lavish abundance. I am abundant. Everything I've ever wanted has been manifested in my life. The things I truly wanted are present. And if I look at my life, I see how I've wanted things. I am lavish, unfailing abundance. The rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. Abundance. Think of the word abundance. What does it mean to have everything you ever need constantly flowing? If you've read the Bible, if you're a Christian at all, God will offer you a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Abundance. Abundance. I am lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. Unlocking that inner sense of abundance, the flow that comes from the inside. Because the truth is, the only individual that can put brakes on your life and your abundance is you. If you look around and you see a world reflected in lack, that inside source, your I am presence, has been pumping the brakes somewhere. Awareness, ownership of that truth is the secret that will unlock hidden worlds of abundant prosperity. That is what lifts you up to the high road of abundant prosperity. To know that everything you have, right, wrong, good or bad, happy, sad, dark, shadow, light, all of it has been called to you, by your infinitely abundant manifesting center. I am lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. Imagine going inside and seeing a vault that has all the blessings, all the love, all the light to ever be held, ever. And if it feels appropriate, manifest the key, put the key in the lock and open that door. You are unlocking your inner abundance, your inner radiance. There's a story that I love about someone who survived the Auschwitz camp. And when he was there, he had a smile on his face. And the people that were there with him were like, what are you doing? This is hell on earth. And his response was, they've taken everything from me. I refuse to let them take my attitude. Something along those lines. What you can control is your frequency. And yes, the universe will give you reasons to be distracted. They will give you reasons to be sad. The Philosopher's Stone, historically, metaphorically, is always found in a pile of dung. Why is that? Because it's when we're going through the shit in our lives, excuse the word, that is when you learn who you are. I've heard the Philosopher's Stone isn't a physical object, it's a question. The question is, who am I? The truth of who you are can only be experienced in chaos. All true growth happens at the border, on the edge of order and chaos. When you see chaos in your life, you're in the right space. When you feel resistance in your life, that is an active form of growth. All resistance is the opportunity to grow. My friends, that is my time and attention, my energy for today. I absolutely love you. Thank you for being present. Thank you for joining me on my healing journey. If you enjoyed this energy, check out my YouTube at Breathing Empowered. All one word. And then there's a link in my bio that can connect you to the CBG blends if you're interested. And also just a bunch of good information otherwise. So, are you making money? Well, so what I'm doing is I accept donations for these classes for those who have the energy, for those who have that the liquidity available to them. That can happen through Venmo and PayPal for those who have that. I also, for people who are looking for a deeper level of exchange, I do Zoom classes. I do private Zoom sessions, and I do privates, I do group Zoom classes, whatever you need. Message me, we can set that up. The first session is always free. I want you to know what you're getting into. And then after that, I've recently reduced my rates because I'm going to South Africa for a retreat. And so normally I charge $60 for those private sessions, and I've reduced it down to $20. It's a great deal. It's my way of giving back, of saying that this is an energy. I want this to be a mutual exchange. If you've received something from this hour of my time and attention, finding ways to give back is important, because that's how we show gratitude to the universe. Remembering that your finances is not your worth. Your worth is your time and attention. How can you share this information? How can you share my profile to people who need it? When you come on live, send this to those who need it. That is valuable. That will help this community grow. Right? Find your abundance. Trust me, I went through this whole abundance program. I've done it many, many times. Abundance comes from within. Be the earth. Oh, yes, I love that. So my friends, any questions before we continue, before I move on? This is beautiful. I'm trying to come on at 7. For whatever reason, my phone refuses to wake me up at 7. And I know that everything is in divine alignment, so these are happening when they need to. But my goal is to go live between 7 and 9. That's my window. What you can do is you click this link, and then down here at the bottom there's a bell. If you click all, you'll get notified when I go live, and then you won't miss one. So thank you. Yes, more please, my friends. I'm so very happy. Oh, well, check out my YouTube. I have YouTube, and I upload these videos to my YouTube also. Breathing Empowered, all one word, on YouTube. There's breathwork and sound baths. You can go find something that calls you and join in. I'm in Utah. That's where I'm located. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes, more please. I love you all. Be well, my friends. Until next time. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day. Okay.